what now? So it was like, oh, okay. And so, you know, this was like a couple weeks after the sale maybe. And so we get on a phone call and we talked for like an hour and it was like, holy shit, like she's still like fucking pissed off. And like she's 62, like she's like literally my mom's age. Right, and it's like, but she's very pissed off and like wants to like, you know, really sort of like get in there and kind of like, you know, ruffle some feathers here and kind of like make a thing of it. And so it was like, fuck yeah. And so like on that call, we came up with this idea to make a series of videos where things are being birthed out of her vagina.
It's hard to even really say.
Birthed out of her vagina. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
How'd it do?
Well, it didn't come out at the greatest time. It did okay, but it was definitely, crypto had just crashed, but it was, and it was all for charity, so it definitely, you know, the whole thing was like good, but it was definitely.
Which charity, if you don't mind me asking? I want to know which plant vagina.
There was a couple charities.
Plant-based vagina charity.
There was 3 different charities that like, you know, benefit women and children sort of like all over the world. Some are sort of like in parts of Africa that are like super, super hard to be like a woman. And some of them were involved with bail in the United States. And so just that was something that, you know, we were both sort of wanting to take these very weird visions, creations, and sort of like, you know, make sure something truly positive was coming out of them, because there were so many conversations we had, and she definitely is very smart and very just like always coming up with great ideas and still just
sick.
So like creative.
A true artist.
So creative. Yeah. Like every time we talk, it was just like, oh man, that's like, you know, such a great idea to make it better. Like, yeah, it was such an honor to work with her.
Oh, I forgot to mention that we're both here for VCon.
Oh yeah.
We're in Minnesota.
There it is.
Minneapolis.
At the Emory Hotel.
At the Emory Hotel?
Yeah, beautiful hotel.
Yeah, it is awesome.
We're doing that.
But have you been? Yeah, have you gone to the conference?
Yeah, we went over to it today. It is definitely fucking crazy, dude. It's huge.
Oh, really?
It's so big. It's just like, what the fuck? That Gary is just, he is a crazy motherfucker.
It's a stadium, yeah? It's like a whole stadium? How did that happen?
It's a whole stadium, yeah.
And why Minneapolis?
So it's like down on the like floor of it. I don't know why Minneapolis.
Probably because of the stadium.
I heard maybe the cities might bid for these kind of things, like they want like that action.
They might.
That sounds like some Gary
type shit.
Yeah. Like listen,
It was
like,
just super
Is
simple.
that
It's
right?
like,
Is that right?
Well, Prince was here, so I wanted to do it here.
Well, dude, we went exploring in the city. Have you ever spent time in Minneapolis before?
Not that much. Like I'm originally from Wisconsin, so I've been here like, I don't know, probably a dozen times or whatever. And I've got family. My uncle lives in the city here.
Big Culver's guy?
What's up?
You like Culver's?
Culver's, yeah. Oh, there it is. Little butter burger.
So gas.
The
cheese curds.
That's definitely that's a hit here. But yeah, I've been here a bunch of times, but I don't know the city that well. Overall.
Are you doing the rounds at the conference? Are you speaking? Did you meet some fellow NFT friends?
Yeah, there's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people.
Are you a star? Are you a star here when you walk around? When I was in New York and I came to the premiere or of the screening of the Everyday sale, the little like documentary, you were the star. Everyone wanted a picture of you. Even,
well, I mean,
even
it was
at
a
Christie's.
documentary about me. That
I know, but
I mean, it was kind of they came to this thing.
That's true.
Like, it was like a film about me they were coming to see.
You're making a good point.
But no, it's definitely
no. But even at Christie's, when we were there, even not around your installation, people were always coming up to you. They ignored me.
Yeah, it was definitely. Well, that's the thing. What's interesting about like this stuff is like, yeah, it's this thing like everybody fucking knows me because it's a fucking NFT.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And so, but outside of this shit, like it's very on and off. Like, you know, I walk across the street and then it's like nobody fucking knows me, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's very much just at these things where it's like very concentrated and it's pretty intense. I will say that it's everybody in that fucking stadium knows me.
What do you prefer?
I mean, this is a lot. I couldn't imagine being like so fucking famous that like everywhere you fucking go, like people constantly want to fucking take selfies. So it's fine. I like it doesn't like bother me. It's fun in like small doses. But I couldn't imagine if you had no like that was
Shelter,
literally
yeah.
like fucking everywhere you went because it's like and go back to Charleston or home or wherever. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody fucking knows.
Are you a hero in your hometown?
I don't.
Like today,
You
like
made it out.
My hometown's very small. Like I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
He's like, I'm not.
I'm not sure how I would gauge whether I'm a hero. I'm not sure how exactly that would be expressed in the town. My ferocity or whatever.
Do you have a favorite part of the success? Is it the money? Is it the fame? Is it getting to meet cool people like Madonna and work with cool people like that?
I think for me the biggest part of it that has been just so cool is the opportunity that it's afforded me to make art that I just never could make before. That it's just like, okay, this like that Human One thing. Like that costs like,
cool.
$750,000. That costs like probably $750,000 to make. Like it costs a decent amount to make. And like, yeah, I was a millionaire before, but not like I didn't have like, a shitload of money. I couldn't have made something like that. Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't
You're a
have.
true artist, man.
I wouldn't have made something like that because it's like, well, this is putting a lot of my eggs into this thing. Like I don't know if anybody's gonna want this fucking thing. And so, like, the ability to like make stuff like that I just could not make. And we've got like a big space. We've got like a 50,000 square foot like factory thing in like Charleston now that we're like building this crazy fucking gallery and crazy like experiential space. So things like that it's like I never would have possibly been able to like dream of making this shit. Like now I can do this thing. Yeah. So it's definitely that to me is like by far the like biggest plus of this. But obviously sort of being able to meet cool people and have all these crazy experiences too. It's just like
For sure.
obviously another like massive like bonus.
Why did you pick up the digital graphic career? Like, I this is what I was confused about. Why were you doing everydays? With no like, I mean, what it sounds like end goal. Just making art every day.
Just to get better.
Why?
So yeah, just honestly to get better. But like honestly, since my parents got me a computer in fourth grade, I was in fourth grade, which was like 1940, which was like 1992 or something. And so
Hold on a second.
What's up?
Y'all are 3 years apart in age.
I don't think anyone's gonna find it as like enthralling as you.
I
Like,
mean,
is it like
That
I was
is
like this? I was.
so
Oh wait, you got
funny,
one right
bro.
there. You got one person.
That is so funny.
I'm not sure why that is.
No, it's like a thing for the kids, man. It's a whole thing.
no,
They do
because
it
you
all.
have it all
I think it's
together.
because you have 90,
have it together.
He means because you have $90 million. That's all.
Okay, yeah, I don't have that.
You know what's going on. Look at him.
No idea what's happening.